Good morning. Woo, excuse me. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's sunrise Vinyasa for all of you early folk. Good morning, good morning. And so taking a few moments to settle down on your mat. And taking a few deep breaths as you allow the base sit bones to sink into the mat, into the earth. And as you close your eyes, beginning to get a sense of the breath and all of the sensations throughout the body. Taking the time to witness the magnificence that happens throughout the framework. Slowing the breath down, deepening the inhalation and the exhalation. Maybe even reminiscing from all of the highs and lows, or maybe all of the in-betweens throughout the week. Observing your journey. Observing any epiphanies that you may have had throughout the week. Any aha moments. Any realizations. And focusing on those. Knowing that ebbs and flows happen through life naturally. So long as we rise from any challenge and use all of our challenges to benefit us at the end, then we are doing right by us. Keeping in mind every effort that you've made, every time that you've honored your body, every time that you've cooked yourself a meal, or taken an extra long bath or shower. Taking the time to be in awe of all of your efforts. Even when you've been honoring your body, when your body's asked you to stay still and do nothing. Even when your body's asked you to sit and observe emotions, even if they've brought you any discomfort. Allowing yourself to sink into deep gratitude for your daily practice off the mat, through every thought, through every action, through every breath, every day, every moment. Beginning to set your intention for today's practice. Holding your intention at heart's center, flipping the palms up to the sky. As you inhale, tracing the sun all the way up through the fingertips. Exhaling the hands towards heart's center. energizing your intention for today's practice. Beginning today's practice with a sound of Om on your exhalation. Let us inhale now. Taking a nice deep breath and allowing your eyes to gently flutter open. And release the hands back towards the thighs. Okay, so from here, I guess that most of you already know that we do like to get a little twisty, especially in the morning. So the reason why I like to do twists in the morning is because they're not only detoxifying, but they're also energizing. So what better way to start your day's practice with several twists throughout the spine, releasing any of that energy that's been stuck there and moving that energy around throughout the body. Let's get to it. So we're going to start off by twists. So within this twist, what we're going to do is we're going to twist to one side 3 times. On the last turn, we're going to stay on that twist. So before we get into the twist, we're going to take the detoxification mudra. So if you're wondering what the heck a mudra is, it's a hand gesture. Kind of think about it like almost like acupuncture. So there's different areas within the hands that when you put a little bit of pressure on there, it actually activates the nervous system throughout the body, which activates a certain response. So for the detoxification mudra, what you're going to do is you're going to take all your fingers together and you're going to take the base, you're going to take your thumb over towards the base of your ring finger and apply a gentle pressure. Okay. So just like this. So you're going to do this with both hands. So here's a detoxification mudra. The thumb is at the base of the ring finger. From here, you're going to take the arms alongside the body. You're going to flip the palms up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, lengthening the entire spine. Then from here, you're going to start to draw the navel back into the spine, scooping the belly in. You're going to want to keep the belly scooped in for optimal twists, okay? On your exhalation, you're going to twist over towards the right, taking your gaze past the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Think about when you're twisting and you're exhaling on your twist, like you're squeezing a towel, okay? Exhale, twist, take the navel all the way back towards the spine, squeeze. And then inhale back. All right, going for round 3. Navel to spine, exhale, twisting to the right. And then when you get to your full range of motion, you're going to descend the back of the left hand over the right knee. And you're going to take the right hand all the way up behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And then exhale to take the twist a little bit deeper. Taking your gaze past the right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back at center. Exhale 3 times over towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. So that's the third one. We're going to take the top of the right hand over the left knee. We're going to take that left hand behind us. Stay with the detoxification mudra. You're going to inhale, lift through the length of the spine, pull the navel back. Exhale, take an even deeper twist past the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Perfect. Exhale, release. All right, so we're going to swish our spines around, and then we're going to do one of my favorite warm-ups. They're really quick. You warm up the body really fast. Before we do that, we're going to swirl our spines around, and we're going to get our digestive system nice and worked up and completely awakened. So we're going to take the hands over towards the knees. And then from here, begin to draw circles with the spine as much as you can, while maintaining the crown lifted up towards the ceiling. So this is actually called the Tibetan sequence, squishing it around. Keep that navel pulled back into the spine. Keep the belly pulled in, scooped all the way in, to really give your organs a little bit of a massage first thing in the morning. All right, let's start to change directions. Our organs really enjoy this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ready for one of my favorite things to do. So you're going to take your feet wider than hip width distance apart. Your hands are going to come out behind you. Your fingertips are going to be pointing back. Point the toes. You're going to swish the knees from side to side. And no, we don't stop here. We're just going to keep adding to this to get more and more mobility throughout the entire body. So swishing the knees from side to side, this helps us get mobility in through the hips, and it brings the spine into a little bit of a gentle twist. For 3, 2, and 1. So when you get over to one side, you're going to paint the ceiling with the palms of the hands. You're going to place both hands down on the ground as you twist. Keep the navel pulled tightly in towards the spine. And you're going to slowly start to descend your gaze towards the earth as you take your gaze in the opposite direction of the knees. As you inhale, you're going to sweep across the ceiling, both hands all the way over, and lower down on your exhalation. Start to shift from side to side a little bit faster, using the rhythm of your breath. Every exhalation, pulling the navel to the spine, taking you into a deeper twist. Every inhalation, painting the ceiling with the palms of the hands, creating a lot of mobility and movement in through the shoulders. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So when you lower down, your gaze is in the appropriate direction. All you got to do is look for your foot. So when you see your foot, you're going to tap your foot. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to flip over towards the other side. So what this does, if you hadn't noticed, is it brings mobility in through the knees. 1, 2, 3, and flip. Keep those arms moving nice and wide, painting the ceiling through the palms of the hands as you continue to switch from side to side. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to add one more thing, which is actually my favorite thing to do. For 3, 2, and 1. So when you flip over to one side and you're done tapping your foot, 1, 2, 3, that same foot, you're going to kick it all the way up to the sky, and then you're going to flip over to the other side. If making sound effects makes it easier for you, or even a little bit more fun, go ahead and do the thing. Woo! All right, keep flipping from side to side, kicking that leg up nice and high. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Awesome. All right, let's get into tabletop position. So flipping over onto our hands and knees. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Toes are tucked under. So we're going to start off with a couple of cat-cows. We're going to inhale, draw the energy from the center of your mat all the way up in through the body into cow. Into cat. It's the opposite of cow. So from here, what we're going to do to really get that energy into the body,
We're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone under. You're going to lift the navel as much as you can towards the spine as you stretch the spine fiercely all the way up towards the sun. On your exhalation, you're going to exhale nice and big through an open mouth as you descend the belly and the spine back to the earth and open up your chest. All right, let's go for 4 rounds. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's send the heels all the way back into downward facing dog. Taking the pinkies towards the edges of the mat, opening up your fingers nice and wide. Pressing through all 4 limbs equally. I'm taking 2 more deep breaths here. Last breath. Okay, so we're just going to give ourselves a little tiny bit of a twist here before coming up to the front of our mat. So from here, you're going to plant all 4 limbs evenly into the earth. Press, press, press. And then you're going to start to shift your left hand over onto your right ankle. So there's a little bit of a twist here. 3, 2, 1. Step it back and shift the right over to the left. Right hand, left ankle for 3, 2, 1, and step it back. So from here, we're going to bend the knees. Inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop, or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Paint the sun on the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right. So from here, we're just going to roll our spines all the way down. And we're going to do that little twist that we usually do. And then we're going to start off with our sun salutations A and B. So from here, you're going to relax the shoulders away from the ears. You're going to stand nice and tall, pressing through the feet. Legs are fully engaged. And then from here, we're going to release the shoulders here just for a moment. You're going to inhale, shoulders to ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then as you exhale, you're going to roll them all the way back down the length of the spine. And do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, roll them back. Beautiful. Release the shoulders completely away from the ears. You're going to tuck the chin into the chest. And you're going to start to roll the spine down, pulling the navel back into the spine. Once you come all the way down, your knees are going to bend greatly until your belly and your chest rest over the thighs. You're going to shift your left hand over the right ankle. You're going to straighten the right leg as you inhale, reach up. Through the right hand into your twist. On your exhalation, you're going to switch. Right hand comes over the left ankle. Left leg straightens. Inhale to reach. Beautiful. Exhale, switch. Continue to switch from side to side with the rhythm of your breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Pressing through both feet. Inhale, Hastasana, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Flowing in through 3 sun salutations A and 3 B. Inhale to trace the sun, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen the spine through the soft spot right at the center of the head. Taking the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the neck. As you exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back plank. Lowering down on empty lungs, hugging the arms and the navel in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to stay here for 3 long breaths. Last breath. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart to center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 long, luxurious breaths. Taking your time to fill the lungs and taking the time to exhale all of the breath out. Last breath. Inhale, bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Woo. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Last round of sun salutations A. Inhale, Hastasana, facing the sun. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. And lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last breath. Inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. And exhale to hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart to center, Samastitihi. Moving through sun salutations B. We're going to inhale into chair pose. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. And lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the base of your exhalation, we're going to move through warrior 1. Inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the back, landing on the heel. Heel to heel alignment as you square the hips. And pull the navel back towards the spine, lifting the fingertips up to the sky in prayer position, taking our gaze to the base of the palms. Exhale, hands come back down, pivot the back foot, step the right foot back, plank, and lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, moving through the left side. Inhale, left foot forward, pivot the back. Virabhadrasana, warrior one, fingertips to the sky, square the hips, navel to spine, gaze to the base of the palms. Exhale, hands come back down, step back plank and lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's stay here for 3 long, deep breaths. Last breath. Bending the knees, inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Descend the sit bones back into space, taking your seat. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right, moving through round 2. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pivot the back. Warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank, and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank, and lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. Releasing the weight of the head. Allow yourself to shake your head from side to side. Yes and no. Front to back. Release the neck. One more breath. Bending the knees, inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop, step, or walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank to lower. Inhale, upward facing, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward, pivot to back, Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank to lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 long, deep breaths. Last breath. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Take your sit bones back, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right, beautiful. Continuing on. Inhale, trace the sun on the way up, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, right leg steps forward. You're going to exhale, take the left knee down, and then you're going to untuck the left toes. Inhale, heart lifts, crown reaches up to the sky, navel to spine, inner thighs draw in towards each other. Exhale, sit bones back. So as you take your sit bones back, your right leg is going to straighten. So we're going to shift forward and back with the rhythm of our breath. Inhale to sweep forward. Exhale, sit bones back. Continue to shift front to back for 5, following the rhythm of your breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep up. From here, we're going to take the hands towards heart center. Tuck the left toes under, send the left heel back, high lunge. Keeping our hands exactly where they are, pressing back through the left heel, nice strong supporting leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Descend the left knee, untuck the left toes, hands come back down to the ground, step back, downward facing dog. Step back into either downward facing dog, or you can go in through Vinyasa. So you can either step back to that or plank to flow through. Let's take 1 deep breath here in our downward facing dog. And once we all get there, inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, descending the right knee, untucking the right toes, drawing the inner thighs towards each other, navel to spine. Inhale, lift the crown up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sit bones back. Continue to shift from front to back with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to sweep forward. Exhale, sit bones back.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep forward. Perfect. From here, we're going to take the hands towards heart center, Anjali Mudra. We're going to tuck the right toes under. We're going to send the right heel back. High lunge. Staying here, pressing back through the right heel. Nice, strong, supporting leg. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Descend the right knee, untuck the right toes, hands to the earth, step back, plank, and flowing through Vinyasa. Let's take 3 deep full breaths here before transitioning into our next set. Last breath. Bending the knees. Inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Descending the sit bones back into space. Getting ready for chair. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. Slide the shoulders back. Keep the heart nice and open. Navel to spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, reach up to the sky, maybe even slightly reaching back. Exhale, forward fold, wrapping your arms behind the legs. 2 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Hands come back down towards the earth. We're going to step back into downward facing dog. And then from here, we're going to inhale, step the right foot forward. We're going to come into our high lunge. And then as we lift up, we're going to inhale, navel to spine, draw the inner thighs towards each other. Arms are going to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Then from here, we're going to be coming in and out of a twist. So from here, you're going to inhale, spread the fingers nice and wide. On your exhalation, you're going to flip the right palm back, and you're going to sweep the right palm all the way back. Your arms are going to come into T as you come into your twist. On your inhalation, you're going to sweep the right arm across the earth. Inhale all the way back up towards the sky. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, twist. Keep going with the rhythm of your breath for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come back down to the earth. From here, we're going to slide the sit bones back. We're going to straighten out that right leg, square the hips, navel to spine.
Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Keeping a soft micro bend at this right knee so that you can feel the majority of your sensations through the belly of the muscles. So that's through the mid-thigh and the mid-calf instead of behind the knee. So you're still getting your hamstring stretch. You just don't want the sensations to come mostly from behind the knee. So we protect the ligaments and tendons there. Let's take one more breath. Inhale to sweep forward. Exhale, step back plank and flowing through Vinyasa. One deep breath here, in through the nose. Exhale through an open mouth. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale to plant the legs, plant the feet, navel to spine, thighs draw in towards each other. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Descend your back heel as close to the ground as possible. Nice, strong, supporting back leg. From here, you're going to start to flip the left palm back. Exhale, twist. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep. For 4, 3, 2, last breath. And exhale. Hands come back down to the earth. Slide the sit bones back to straighten out the left leg. Square the hips, navel to spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Reach to the crown of the head. Exhale to forward fold. One more breath. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, step back plank, Vinyasa or child's pose. Staying in downward facing dog for a couple of breaths. On the next exhalation, we're going to go into that twist that we did at the very beginning of class. So we're going to take our left hand to our right ankle for one full breath. So as you take your ankle, you're going to inhale through the nostrils, exhale through an open mouth. Inhale back. Exhale, switch. Right hand to left ankle. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through an open mouth. Inhale back. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to come forward into plank. We're going to lower all the way down from plank, and then we're going to go into seal pose to twist through the spine. So before we do that, we're just going to do our 3-legged downward dog to get our spines Nice and ready. We're going to inhale, right leg up to the sky, point the toes, bend the knee, and slide the toes over towards the left-hand side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring it back. And we're going to switch sides. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Point the toes, bend the knee, and slide the toes over towards the right. For 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back, square the hips, left foot lands. Inhale, sweep forward plank. Exhale to descend and untuck the toes. From here, we're going to take our arms into cactus pose. So the arms are bent at a 90-degree angle, and the fingertips are facing forward here. You're going to flip the hands out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, press to lift. Excellent. So now that we're all nicely lifted, you're going to keep the navel tucked into the spine. On each exhalation, you're going to tip that shoulder down. You're going to take a peek at the back of your mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Let's do one more rotation on either side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. In and out. Center. Exhale, release. Sliding the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to slide the sit bones back into child's pose. And before we come down to the ground, or to try to, before we come back down to the ground, we're going to do a breath of fire. Since we're already warmed up, we're going to get ourselves extra warm, get some extra detoxification happening throughout the body before releasing the spine and coming back into Shavasana. So from here, all we're going to do is we're going to lift the crown of the head back up to the sky, taking the sit bones back at the heels into hero's pose. So if this brings you any discomfort having the front of your ankles flat on the ground, you may choose to tuck the toes under to have a little bit of a curve here. Or you can even roll up a towel and just rest the towel right under that arch, okay? So from here, we're going to do the breath of fire for 30 seconds. I'm just going to get my timer. So breath of fire, think about all of your exhalation being pumped from the base of the belly. So you're using the base of the belly to pump out your breath, okay? So I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then we're going to get right into it. I'm just going to get my stopwatch going on here. Beautiful. All right. So from here, I'm just going to shift my arm up so you can see what we're doing. Relax the belly here. You're going to inhale, nice, strong, full belly. And then you're going to exhale all of the breath out through the mouth. All out. Scooping the belly in, all of the breath leaves the body. Inhale, new full breath. Fill up the lungs. And then you're going to start to pump from the belly through the nostrils. Beautiful. Take a nice big deep breath. We're going to do that one more time. Let's take another couple of deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
One more for good measure. All right, taking your hand back up to your belly. You don't have to lift your arm like I am. I'm just doing this so that you can see what we're doing. You can keep your hand resting on your thigh with your other hand resting on your belly. All right, let's start off with one full breath cycle in through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. And then we're going to inhale into breath of fire, pumping the exhalations through the base of the belly. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale to pump. And release. Excellent. All right. So from here, we're going to take the legs forward. And we're going to bend the right knee. And we're going to slide that right foot just on the outskirts of the left thigh. So from here, you're going to make sure that you keep your left foot fully flexed. You're pressing through your heel and you're tucking your toes towards you. To increase the level of intensity, you're going to take your right heel as close towards the left hip as possible. To decrease the sensations of the twist, you can do the exact opposite. You're going to take your heel further away from your hip. So you're going to give yourself a real big hug here. You're going to wrap your left arm around your right leg, holding it up towards your spine. Sorry, up towards your chest. Your spine is going to lift. You're reaching through the crown of the head. And you're going to inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up. Keep that left foot nicely flexed, navel to spine. As you exhale, you're going to sweep the right arm back a little bit further than I can. And you're going to place your right hand on the ground right behind the body. You're going to shift your right shoulder back. And you're going to take your twist towards the right side, taking your gaze past the right shoulder. Perfect. Slowly come back through center. Now we're going to unwind the leg, bending the left knee, flexing the right foot. You're going to take the left foot on the outskirts of the right thigh. Woo, my left and rights today. You're going to wrap your right arm right around your left leg, hugging it nice and close to your chest. You're going to sweep the left arm back. Navel to spine. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, guide your twist deeper past the left shoulder. One last breath. Inhale, center. Release the foot back in front of you. You're going to flex both feet this time. Navel to spine. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, pivot from the hips. Lead with the heart, forward fold.
Lift your gaze towards your toes. On your inhale, pull your heart forward. Scoop the belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to release. From here, you're going to bend the knees, plant the feet. You're going to start to roll the spine all the way back down onto your mat. Guide the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, forehead to knees. And then gently begin to release the entire body all the way back to the earth. If there's any discomfort throughout the lumbar spine, so that's the lowest part of the spine, you can bend your knees and plant your feet as wide as the mat and allow the knees to drape in towards each other. So this allows the spine to flatten a little bit more towards the ground in order to release any pressure that might be there. Once you get comfortable in your final resting space, take one very deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and as you sigh, release the full engagement of the body, release everything, melt the body to the earth, sink, release, let go, and surrender to gravity. Remembering your intention for today's practice. And taking another deep breath. Slowly guiding the knees back in through the chest. Wrapping your loving arms around the legs, giving yourself a big hug. Rolling side to side, massaging the spine. And then gently rolling over towards the right side of your body, planting the left hand on the earth right in front of the chest. And taking a moment here in a fetal position, giving yourself gratitude.
for all of your efforts, for honoring your body, your practice, for this beautiful act of self-care, for putting yourself first. Upon the next inhalation, pressing through the left palm to come back up into an upright seated position to close today's practice with a sound of Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi, which means peace, peace, peace. Once you rise back into lotus posture, guiding your hands towards heart's center, resting the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting to the rhythm of the heart's beat. Let us inhale to Om now. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings be happy, be happy, be happy. Namaste. Good morning. It's always an absolute honor. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I will see you all bright and early Monday morning at 7 a.m. Same channel, same host, same time. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.